can we talk about the double standard here?
Hello, they know, hello, they know, hello.
Shout it hello, man. Ringing the bell. Bring your top down.
Alright, this is the Wholesome Podcast. Wholesome B. Mitch, Wavy Trey with the hat. Today we got special guest Sam doing, I don't know, this little bot thing she was doing, a little different. But,
You know, I just gotta, that's how I introduce myself.
That's a great introduction.
I just gotta let you know I'm here, you know?
no, do you, whatever.
Okay, we see you. Okay.
So, I was just kicking it with her and her friends today, and I overheard them talking about a conversation about athletes, and they was kind of like I've been hearing this a lot lately. Just women just kind of put a lot of like smut on athletes. Like me, Trey, we both former athletes.
Yeah, we
like,
played back in the day.
why is there always so much like so many stereotypes of athletes?
Yeah, what's wrong with them? Why y'all got beef with them?
Yeah, what's the beef?
Y'all end up fitting the stereotypes. That's the
Well,
problem.
first and foremost, what
That
is
is
the
the problem.
stereotype?
I think that for one, they've been catered to a lot of their life. Like, you've had a lot of people doing things for you. I'm not going to take away from, like, that they worked hard. Because obviously you worked hard. Obviously being an athlete is hard work. It's a lot on your body.
Right.
But when it comes to, like, the homework side of it, you've probably had somebody doing your homework. Like, the academic side of it, I think you've been
So you saying
a little bit catered to.
You never met a
bit.
smart athlete?
No, they're smart.
Damn.
They can be.
I mean, what the hell?
No, they can be smart. They can be smart, but I feel like the focus on your sports is your main thing. So then you have other people that are, catering to you academically, and then you kind of get into the rhythm of having somebody catering to you.
Funny.
And you kind of take that happens in your early years of you kind of like growing up through college. And when you get out of college, like, you're kind of in the rhythm of having people kind of just being there for you and doing things for you. Like, even when you're done with college, you're still this image that everybody is kind of like catering to in a sense. You know what I mean? Like,
Isn't there like some form of athletes who ever been like doctors and lawyers and shit? Like, no matter what, even you think get catered to and shit, like.
but it's like you take it into like your relationship.
Well, I feel
like it's taken into the relationship. Like, sometimes they have a hard time giving back.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it's like, because relationships should be, I don't know, some people have like that it should be like, sometimes it's 70-30, but like the 50-50 rule, sometimes they can't always give the 50-50. Like, they're 50, they can't always give that because they're expecting you to
right. So let me ask you
do like the most of it.
Let me ask you this: Do you date athletes?
I have dated.
You have? Have you dated non-athletes too?
Yes.
Was it the same?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't different.
The difference.
The non-athlete guy gave 50-50. The athlete did not.
Yes.
And are you single right now?
Yes.
Okay, so neither one of them niggas won.
No, did she win?
No, she wanted. I'm sure you want to be married in a relationship. Something I don't know.
So nobody.
Wait, what was your question?
So he was saying who won? He was saying did this Jew win?
They win?
Nobody won out of that.
What do you mean, like win?
In
what
terms
did we win?
In terms of
what are you looking for when you're in a relationship?
Right. So you don't like athletes because they don't do 50-50. You don't like non-athletes because they do 50-50.
No, I do like dating some. It doesn't even matter about your status. If you're gonna be a good person to me and I'm gonna be a good person to you, and we're gonna have an agreement that we're working on this relationship and I'm giving my part and you're giving your part and we're working together, that's fine. But I have a problem when you get a narcissistic attitude and you expect me to carry everything for you. Like, you have to compromise. And I feel like when I have dated athletes, I feel like there was not a compromise. I feel like I was the one that always had to kind of.
So the non-athletes, they're not narcissistic?
No, the one that I dated, no.
So you dated both. So we're trying to get at, like, why are you single if you dated both? what would the, like, underlying, what would the underlying issue?
What was wrong with the non-athlete nigga?
I'm single because due to infidelity in my last relationship. That is why.
With the non-athlete?
No, with the athlete.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
So that's it. But you know, that doesn't take away from what I just said. The point that
I'm gonna come back to that. I want to flip it real quick. I'm gonna come back to that. I want to flip it though. So like, when people say that like athletes are all of these things, does that include male and female athletes? Y'all think? Do you think female athletes are possibly the same?
Get catered. I would expect them to get catered to more because they're women and they're dope at athletics.
So you think they get catered to too?
I would assume so. Yes.
That's tough.
You know,
you don't think so?
Depending, like. If we're talking,
I feel like I can't really speak on it because I don't.
You don't know, right?
I don't know.
I'm assuming.
I've never
like,
dated a woman.
I don't know.
What do you think, Trey?
I don't know about like pro range, but high school and college, you would assume so because they get the purse. Yo, shit, she dope. Everybody fucking with them.
Mm-hmm.
And no different niggas. Oh, we know she got to pass this class, shit, like this, show
they
up
get
and
catered
shit.
to.
Yeah, you gonna get the tutor. Shit.
So I think that's a misconception for all athletes, though, male or female. I think definitely female athletes get like overshadowed. Like nobody really cares if they're an athlete. Unfortunately,
with women.
Yeah.
I think if they're in
I would say
college,
that too.
I think if they're in college,
I mean,
and
they're
be like they
less.
just there.
I mean, the team maybe got to be good.
Team got to be definitely
Yeah, your
really
team
good.
got to be good, then get catered to.
But with the male athletes, I feel like it's a misconception assuming that they all get catered to. If it's say it's a basketball team, it's a collegiate basketball team, overseas, NBA, whatever. It's 18.
And can I ask you this? Do you agree that like if you've been through a system where you've been constantly catered to, that you get into the mentality of, you get into that rhythm, it becomes a part of your personality, and you're like, and you get into real life and you kind of are stuck in that a little bit because you grew up that way. It's just like if you grew up spoiling a child all their years, do they just grow out of that in adulthood?
The way I disagree is because I still believe it comes down to, that's partially true, but there's characteristics that you can have at home that are different than what you have when you're in your field of your athlete. So if you're at home, you're taught something differently than whatever is being taught in terms of your character when you're within your athletic realm is irrelevant, because at home you're taught something differently. So who you are when nobody's watching is who you are. I mean, if your mama and your parents taught you something different.
But let's go to like, let's just do the focus on women.
Okay.
If you've been in an environment where women have mostly been catering to you, regardless of how you've been being raised at home. Like maybe you've been raised to be a person with manners and respect and integrity and all that at home, but when it comes to relationship wise, like I think those two can be separate.
Fair.
So then, you know, when you've experienced, you know, oh, she gonna come over and do my homework. Oh, I wanna fuck tonight. She gonna come over and do this.
Right.
How do you grow out of that?
Grow out of what?
Just always having that at your feet. Always. And then
what is it? Wait,
and then when you get into a relationship, you kind of are like, why do I need to put all this effort, and why do I need to do my part and all this? Because I can just, they're disposable. This girl, like, she can go. I'll have another one.
Just because you could have someone do your homework don't mean you can't do your homework.
Right.
Like
it doesn't mean you can't do your homework, but are you already stuck in that pattern?
No.
Where it's like,
if she down to do that shit, I'm gonna let her do that shit. Hey, can you? If she say no, then I might try to figure out myself. But if she down to do it,
but also,
so you don't think that affects your adult relationships at all?
No.
It may not, but what's
years of women constantly at your feet, at your disposal.
First of all, you're a woman, right?
Yes. Oh, yes, I am a woman.
Yeah. So no, y'all wild, not like that. Don't niggas cater to you?
Yeah.
So what's the fucking difference and what's the issue? You get catered to,
but at the same, but it wasn't my whole journey throughout life. where
what's the difference between an athlete? That ain't his whole journey. So I'm gonna do the shit. So I'm gonna do the shit.
Very good point, Trey.
That's all I'm getting at. Most women get catered to.
True.
An athlete get catered to, but that ain't
true.
That's not just a whole woman prerogative and shit. Like they got other attributes and shit. Damn, can an athlete too? Can he have it?
I mean, yeah, you do have other attributes, but
what?
No, that's a great point.
Like if you've been, I just feel like it's kind of hard to. I'm not saying it's everybody. It's not everybody. Is it a good majority?
I thought you said everybody at first.
Nah, I didn't say everybody.
We might rewind that part.
It's a good. I feel like it's a good majority. I do.
Okay, so
because you kind of start to look at women as an object. Naturally.
That's a stretch, but what's actually fundamentally wrong? So people are constantly doing stuff for you, and you're accepting it. What is wrong with that?
They offering it.
I'm just asking. What is actually wrong with people accepting things that people are offering you just because of who you are? What's wrong with that?
I'm saying that you can get into that mentality because it becomes a pattern. And patterns become embedded in us, like whether you want to.
But is that a bad
acknowledge
pattern?
It or not?
Is that a bad pattern?
It can be a bad pattern because when you're done with that portion of your life, when you're done with college and you're into your next stage in life,
right?
You're so used to that. Even when an athlete is not an athlete anymore, he has a hard time adjusting to real life. He has a hard time being not that figure anymore.
That's true.
And it does something to his self-esteem.
That's true.
So I feel like in the same way that you have a hard time becoming a regular person after being this person that's in the spotlight, it's that same kind of thing that you bring into a relationship.
But so some of that stuff, so a lot of like corporations and stuff like that, they look for athletes because of the characteristics they carry over. So that confidence, that ego, some of those things are things that attract people. So possibly the reason that maybe you are even attracted to the athletes is because they have that.
I like the work ethic.
The work ethic.
I'm attracted to the work ethic. I'm attracted to the ambition.
That's something they learn from athletics. That's a characteristic that they're carrying over to their everyday life that you're attracted to.
Yeah.
Other people are attracted to other things they're carrying over.
So why are they going to change that shit?
So why would they change that?
But what does that have to do with you being used to women catering to you? Your ambition, is your ambition throughout.
Because why? So if I have a woman that's going to cater to me and one that isn't, why would I choose the one that isn't?
Exactly. That makes no sense.
It's really that simple.
It ain't even about about not wanting a woman to cater to you because a woman can cater to her man in a relationship. It's about you not wanting to do your part, being able to compromise when you need to, and wanting her to do the majority
Compromising is important.
The work.
It's like this.
That's where I'm coming from.
Compromising is important.
Yeah, it's like this. It's two girls. One just willingly want to clean my crib for no reason. The other one don't. Why the fuck I'm gonna mess with a girl who don't want to clean my crib for no reason? It don't make any sense.
But is that the only reason you're messing with her?
Possibly.
No, that might be the it could be, but that might be the standout point. And like, Femi, you're a woman. You go on dates and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Don't niggas just be like, shit, like I'm trying to take you out. Let's go. That's technically a free dinner for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like, shit? Like, damn.
I want him to clean my house.
No, I am hungry. I ain't got to pay for this shit. So he offering.
I'm just gonna go get some food.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food. You done that?
Yeah.
What's the fucking difference?
Ooh, damn.
What's the difference of not being able to compromise?
No, between somebody offering you, would you rather go the person you're less interested in? Are you willing to go with the dude who gonna pay for your dinner?
Less interested in.
Yeah, so you're going with somebody just for a free meal.
Yeah.
You're taking advantage of them because they find you attractive. You're using your attractiveness to get a free meal. I mean, what's the difference between an athlete using his...
And you're going to do it. It's no different from
okay, but that's when you're in your single phase and you're not in a committed relationship.
That nigga single as fuck. He's an athlete.
Okay, but I'm talking about when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, are you taking these traits that you have embedded since a child growing up throughout college, throughout high school.
Is he in a relationship, or do the other person think he's in a relationship?
What?
So wait, let's pause. What's your beef with athletes? This seems real personal.
Wait, mine? Or
Sam.
his?
I ain't got
My
no
beef? I don't have...
It seems kind of just personal. Like we missing a something.
Yeah,
here.
it's
There's an aspect missing.
I have beef with something that's unrelated to this. I don't know why we talking about this right now.
Well, it just because it seems like it's something we're missing here.
I don't have beef. I've just had a bad experience. That's all.
You still date athletes?
It's not beef.
She
okay.
Yeah. Look, she was quote unquote dating an athlete.
Yes, I am.
So she was dating an athlete. He wasn't dating.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
But I did say that it's not everybody. So
yeah, you kind of came back and did say that.
Yeah,
it's not everybody.
You recanted your word.
But my past relationship was very narcissistic on his end.
You don't think that's just an individual type of thing?
It might just been him.
No.
So you're gonna blame all athletes because he was a narcissist? One nigga was a narcissist.
I'm pretty sure
athletes are horrible.
Nigga. I'm pretty sure it's non-athletes who've been narcissistic.
The one that I'm talking to right now is not. I don't get narcissistic vibes from him. No.
So that just kills the stereotype.
But I said that it's not everybody.
Okay, fair. So tell me what you think about these song lyrics, all right?
Okay.
I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. Monica voice or Brandy voice. Both of them together. Melodically. Their voice. What do y'all think about them song lyrics? Of course, substitute boy for girl. What's y'all views on them songs? You ever been in a situation where it was like you might have been talking to the same, you and somebody else talk to the same person?
I mean, yeah, when you're in a situationship, I feel like situationships spark that more. Because when you're in a relationship, like you know who the woman is.
So you've been in a situation where it was like you and the other girl kind of like y'all standing eye to eye, like
yeah.
What do you do about it?
You just
play your role, play your position. What do you do?
You know, this is sick. You know that the other girl ain't shit, basically.
Damn.
Wait, what did she feel the same way about you?
Nah, but you know, I feel like it's just like really it's just a race of it's a race, and it's sad to say it's a race. Everybody has to play the game, and then whoever he ends up choosing up on, and I ended up being the girlfriend.
But I don't know. You single? Did you?
Yes,
Damn.
I'm talking about we're referring to my past relationship.
Okay.
So yes, I was a girlfriend at
worked
a time.
out for a minute. Trey, what about you? So you at the bar, you and the guy staring eye to eye. Y'all Eskimo brothers.
That's never gonna happen with me.
Why won't it?
Like,
huh? Wait a minute. You think it won't happen to you?
No, not like that.
You think girls? You think whoever you talk to?
I know they could talk to 100 niggas. What they gotta do with me?
So I'm saying. So what if y'all sitting there? Y'all both
not like that.
So what if you go somewhere? The girl in the middle. Y'all both know y'all both talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
Okay, nigga. I don't. If we're not really seriously talking,
I'm saying. So then y'all turning, y'all look, and y'all just be like, okay, you in the game too.
It'll be that type of look. That's the exact look. I mean, shit, we teammates. Not like that, but we teammates.
Like,
clearly she fucking with both niggas. Like, what can I do? I ain't gonna be mad at her. Play the game.
Okay, can we talk about the double standard here?
Wait.
What's double standard?
Because are you going to talk to a girl and not care that she might be talking to like maybe 2 other guys and you?
Why would I care?
But typically most men are dating like we'll do at the least 3 women.
Most people are dating multiple people. I'm not going to put
this
on men.
Men.
Everybody's dating multiple people.
We'll do men are dating at least 3 people.
Women
at the
are
least.
too.
Everybody's dating multiple people.
No, not all women are comfortable with dating multiple men at one time.
Come on, man. Why aren't they? Well, that's foolish to not date multiple people.
Because a lot of women like to like if you like a guy and you just kind of are like, wow, like I really like him. Like your focus becomes on him, and
That's cool.
you don't really care about.
But so even though that
else.
focus is on that one guy, there's still another guy that's kind of getting some entertainment.
Exactly.
This guy over
He
here
in the DM.
just in case it don't work
He
out.
in
Okay,
the
well,
DM.
he's tripping.
Back up.
We'll slide to
Bench
this other guy a little
player.
bit. He might
Type
not be
shit.
hitting, but he's getting some attention.
Exactly.
mean,
Buddy fuck up.
when
he in
you're
the game.
when you're single, like everybody knows that you do have that. But
That's
I
what
feel
we're
like
talking
I feel
about.
like women put more of their energy. Sometimes when you're not comfortable with talking to multiple men, when you are the type of woman where you're like, I want to put my all into one man, you're kind of putting majority of your effort into that man.
Possibly, but you got
But-
other options that are right there at the
Yeah, but
fingertips.
everyone has options. It just
Women got
depends
more.
on what you're willing to decide to focus on.
Okay.
Because everyone has, if we want to like really be real, everybody has options.
Right, which is why everybody's
you have to
different.
make a conscious decision to be like, I'm gonna be focused with this person, which most women kind of do that. Men, y'all be talking to like
Have you ever talked to 2 or 3?
5 at like the most. You know how to, I don't know how y'all do it. You know how to
So-
compartmentalize every woman in your phone.
So you
and-
never talked to 2 or 3 niggas at the same time when you were single, just on some trying to figure shit out. Like
If at the most it was texting, and it was just texting.
some nigga might just be texting.
Men, nah.
You don't know. You're not a nigga.
I do know actually. I know.
I don't think so. I bet it different.
I know.
I mean, texting is just putting a nigga on the
So
side.
you don't talk to multiple.
I
How do
think-
you do? What do you do?
I definitely talk to multiple people at one time.
Exactly.
I'm saying everybody does, and if they don't, they should. Why are you talking to just one person at one time?
you're
Because some women
single.
just
That
don't
doesn't even make
feel.
any sense.
Because it's just like whoever, it's your choice. Some women don't feel comfortable doing it.
But why? It doesn't. So like talking to one person, it's like, okay, I'm spending my time just talking to this one person, seeing if they're possibly a candidate for somebody that should take serious.
True, but can you put do you feel like you can put all of your focus on that? So let's say you're talking to 3 women. You got one woman that's your favorite.
Yeah.
And then you got the 2 other women that you're talking to them too, but like
Right.
they're there's some things that like you haven't figured out quite yet about them.
Yep.
And so do you think that you still are going to, this woman that's your favorite, are you going to give her most of your attention, or are you going to still be stretching yourself thin to these 2 other women?
No, my favorite I'm going to treat like my favorite. She's gonna
Okay,
be
so
treated well.
what do the other 2 women get?
They get treated as if the other girls.
And what is that? Just texts or what?
No, I'll go hang out with them because I like hanging out. So I mean, I'm not gonna hang with my favorite 7 days a week. She might get 3.
Okay.
So she get 3 days a week. That's solid.
Okay.
We're not in a relationship. We're doing 3 days a week.
So
The other ones
your
only need
favorite,
one.
what are your plans with your favorite? Do you have intentions with her, or
Possibly if she's of that caliber, if she's of that ilk.
so when you're talking to these 2 other women, you don't think that's
Let's see if they can
just
step
that's taking away from her?
No, because if they're of that caliber too, if they can keep up, then you gotta stay on your toes.
Okay, exactly. Men know how to I don't even know how to say this because y'all got me lit.
Compartmentalize. I don't know word.
Yes, they're women.
Compartmentalize.
We're like compartmentalize.
Or
They're
multitask,
women.
I don't know. Can you just
Yeah,
say multitask?
and I'll give that to y'all. I mean, I don't know. Some women are good at it.
I seen
Others
women.
are-
I seen women juggling shit.
I think it's the individual type. Some people are better at it than
Yeah.
others.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do this
true.
shot real quick. Then let's get into romantic red flag. You got a red flag, Trey, and a romantic.
Yeah, I do.
So this is your romantic flag, Sam. Your red flag.
Red flag.
No, these are
Where's
mine.
my red-
Those
okay.
are yours. Don't grab my joints. Give my shit back. What's wrong with you? No, wait. Before we get into that, Trey, you got any keys to the game?
Keys to the game.
Trey's
man.
keys to the game. Go ahead.
Yeah, my keys to the game is like you stated.
Give me the game. Give it away.
No, my game. I'm asking you the question, so you give me the game. Since you dated different type of people and shit, give me 3 things on how to keep a man.
Oh God.
3 things to keep a man. Trey's keys to the game.
Jesus.
3 things to keep a man. Your perspective. Hit us, Sam.
I think being confident. I would say being confident. Not worrying about other women. Worry about yourself when you're constantly bringing up other women. why are you liking this pic? Who's this?
Don't do that.
Who texted
Don't do that
this?
shit. Hell no.
I think that becomes draining on men. And then I would say being confident and clearly I've had some
So you don't know
issues in life.
Right, yeah, clear.
Nagging. I would say nagging. You know, not everything has to be a battle. Not everything has to be a fight. You know, there's like
For sure.
people. I think that women, I will say, like, we kind of get into a habit of nitpicking a lot, and not everything has to be nitpicked as much as we don't want to admit it or face it. Like, you know, like if that's how you do the dishes, then that's how you do the dishes, okay? Like, little things like that don't need to be nitpicked at. You know, you shouldn't address things unless they're like real deal breakers in a relationship. Right. I feel like.
Right. So you said
be confident,
confidence, nagging, and not like worried about other women.
Yeah.
Don't be insecure.
Trey,
yeah, basically.
Would that keep a nigga around?
Be confident.
I feel like when you chose a woman, like, it's like you kind of have the mentality like, I chose you
for a reason.
So
yeah, you gotta stand out.
Be in that position and don't worry about, you know, nothing else. Like, I chose you for a reason, so stop worrying about all the extra. And I feel like sometimes
I think for the most part, people out here living, I think for the most part, most people might be confident if they out here dating. Some dude, everybody don't be confident, but most people be confident.
We talking about a relationship right now, because remember the question was,
okay, well, yes, be confident. Don't nag.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, don't nag.
I feel like you need to know, like, you're like, my man chose me for a reason. I don't need to compare. I don't need to.
I agree 100%.
You know what I mean?
But relationship wise, I'm looking for, like, can we build a stable home together if we're in a full out relationship?
Well, yeah. I mean, it depends on like where that man is in his life too. You know,
should be
like,
in a grown life. Nigga trying to build
grown.
stability.
If you want to be in a relationship, then like
it should be
like, if you want a girl that's got something going for herself, she got good credit, like she knows she has morals, ambition, like,
maybe,
things like that.
Maybe
like, of
good
course,
career, job, been in school, got her master's, some shit like that.
I was just talking about, like, from like an emotional standpoint, because I feel like women, like, we mess stuff up when we compare ourselves, or when we feel like, oh, I gotta, what happened with his ex? What did his ex have that I don't have?
Girls
or
do that. That's facts.
You know, like, why did he like her? I'm complete opposite from her. So what about me do you like?
Yeah,
Instead of just being like,
it.
He chose me, like, fuck whatever he thought about her.
Right.
Yeah,
like, I'm the person.
Be stable,
now.
have drive as well. All that other shit cool
Right.
too, but it is very ideal. But I need some shit we could build if I'm going to be in a full out relationship. Otherwise, we just chilling.
You need drive. You need to be able to build a life together. You can't be with a woman that's lazy or doesn't, take care of herself, doesn't have any goals or ambitions for herself. I agree.
Yeah, I look at that shit first, then you nagging me, then.
Let's go romantic or red flag. So, let's say you're on a first date and you already ready to put the romantic flags? I said you were on the first date.
I'm just moving this to the side.
Okay.
I'm just moving to the side, so I got room to flip it up when I need to flip it up.
I just said you were on the first date. You like romantic.
I just need room
Shorty,
to.
relax.
That's all.
So you're on the first date, and the guy is like, the guy or the girl is like, they're just planning all these things for the future. Y'all hanging. You haven't even said if you like this person or not, but they like, so next week we gonna do this. In 2 months you trying to go to here in 2 months? Let's do this in 2 months, and then we gonna get married when we 32. Like, they're just planning all these things for the future.
The marriage shit threw me. I'm cool with all the other shit. We could kick it.
Well, let's just say this: they're planning for the future on the first night. They're planning for the future.
I mean, I'll do
It's
a
a red flag.
I mean, tripping.
You just put both of them.
No, I'm saying, look, tripping 2 months, cool.
It's a red flag.
You say you trying to get married? Nah.
So if they plan too much, you say it's a red flag.
I do think it's a red flag.
You think it's a red flag regardless?
Yes. I think it's a red flag because for you to be, you're spinning game at that point. You don't know this person doesn't know you. You're already talking about, we're gonna be married. That's just a way to kind of stroke a woman's ego, make you think like, oh, I'm so into her.
Okay.
Reel her in, if you will. Like, that's what that's about. That's spitting game. That's not.
Have you ever heard of?
You don't even know this woman. You don't even know anything about her.
Do you believe in possibly love at first sight? Have you ever heard those stories where it's like, I knew this person was my wife from the beginning? You never heard a story like that? I've heard. Have you heard a story like that?
I have.
Where I've heard where it's like people be like, I knew wherever she walked in the door, that was my wife.
I feel like you can see a woman that you're attracted to, and you feel a vibe and an aura about her that's attracting you to her, and you can be like, it was love at first sight, but still you have to get to know her, because still you don't know.
I feel you. But if I halfway rock with you, I'd be like, shit, man, once the corona shit over, we're going to take a vacation. Like, but all the other shit after that, like. Nah.
But no, what if they're doing that to you? So you're going on a date. So this is a girl now. She's telling you.
I mean,
once the corona shit over, we going to Mexico.
If
She's
I'm
telling
saying
you
it,
that.
No, feel me. If I'm saying it to someone we have,
I'm not saying you saying it to somebody.
She's trying to test.
If I fuck with her,
what's he about?
She's saying
he
it
got
to
some
you.
money?
No, if I fuck with her, then yeah.
This is the first date.
That's what she's
First
looking
date.
for.
This is the first date. She's saying this to you like, no, 2 months.
That's the first date. She's trying to figure out what you about. Are you going to be the type that is treating her basically?
She's telling you what y'all gonna do in the future.
Is she paying? I'm with the shit.
Is she paying?
You better don't bring it up to me. Don't bring it up to me and expect me to pay. If I bring it up to you, maybe that's a different story. Don't bring some shit to my attention. I ain't had no thought of.
Her intention in saying that is gonna see what you about. Are you gonna be taking me on trips? Are you gonna be paying for this? Are you gonna be paying for that? That's
this the first date.
If that's the first date, and that's what she's saying, yes.
Wait, if this your thought on the first date, that you bringing this to my attention, I ain't bringing it to yours. You brought it to my attention.
Yeah, she's trying to see what you about,
and then you want me to pay on top of that.
She's trying to see if that's what you about.
Oh, that's a flag.
She has a goal in mind. What type of guy she wants. Oh. I want vacations. I want purses. I want.
You can have that.
I want this.
But
she's trying to see what you about right away.
That's totally cool. But let me bring it to your attention. Don't bring it to mine. Unless you're paying.
If
I bring it to the attention, clearly I'm with the shit.
That's how you feel about it. But I'm saying, like, if a woman is on the first date saying that, she trying to test it.
No, trust me, I know. This ain't just.
I won't say she's trying to test it, because I don't. This happened to me before. It's like a girl would suggest it and be like, we should go in a manner that she gonna pay for herself, I'm gonna pay for myself.
That's totally okay.
So it's not always like
yeah, shit like
she's
that's
trying
okay.
to see, like that's happened to me on
but why is
like
it the
multiple occasions.
It should be a red flag to you that like she didn't want to know anything about your life, anything about how you've grown up, anything about
if you're conversing,
what you do for a living.
Nah.
She want to right away talk about trips and this and that. Like because, you know what she's after.
No. Yes. It's a different type of tone if you come with a different type of energy. So if you talking to her and you like. You both say that you enjoy traveling, you enjoy these things. This is something that's a hobby of yours, it's a hobby of hers. She like, I'm on the move too. Well, shit, next month I'm going to Atlanta. We should go to Atlanta.
Okay.
Meet me in Atlanta.
If you're talking
what's wrong with this? Nothing.
No, there's nothing. I agree. There's nothing wrong with that if you're talking in that context. But if you're
that's first date talk.
if the first date she's like, where are we going? Where are you finna take me? That is fishing. Like what you gonna do? What you got? What you about?
I wish somebody would.
Yeah, see, that's different from what he's saying and what I was saying. Like, sure, we could say it, but like, if you're suggesting it like first quarter, or you be like you said, we both like to travel. Okay, let's go. But if you bring them my attention, oh no, we're going here, we should go here, then you gotta pay.
It's all in the way that she says it. It's all in her approach. I feel like.
So, next one. Romantic or red flag. Calling you their boyfriend or girlfriend in front of their friends without ever discussing it with you. You go to meet your friend, y'all going out to hang out, and they like, oh, this is my girlfriend Sam. Or they like, this my boyfriend Trey.
I got mixed feelings.
I got mixed feelings about it too.
Y'all don't know if it's romantic or red flag? Well, I'll let y'all know. Hey, look, it's a red flag to me. Don't tell. I'm not. You ain't gonna tell me what I am.
No, I mean,
and you haven't discussed it with me.
I will say I would like that to be discussed with me first. But is it flattering? Yes, it's flattering, and it's like, okay.
Is it really flattering?
I would
It
never.
is a little flattering.
Me personally,
It
I would
is.
never do it, but it happened. I'd be like, "Oh, you on the phone telling your friends? No, we friends though, but oh, I like that you like me."
What if it's in person though? Like it's face. Y'all went out for the night. You come across your friends, and she like, no, this is my boyfriend Trey.
We friends.
You gonna say that?
Yeah, I have said it.
You gonna say it in front of their friends?
Yes.
You
What
would
if
say
the-
we friends
Yeah.
to your family, or like you're in front of your friends right now?
In my family, that's definitely she my friend. No, that's before her friend. My family, no.
Trey crazy, but I feel you though.
Yeah, but like I'm dead serious. Like that shit done happen. Like
So why you saying you said both romantic
If
and
you
the
call
flag,
me
though?
your friend in front
We
of your
friends.
family, that tells me everything I need to know.
Can I get to
That
know
tells
you
me
more?
Everything I need to.
That don't make no.
Wait, how early on is it really though? If we're meeting your family already, how early are we?
He might just happen to go to barbecue. You was in the car with him.
Shorty like, no, this is my boyfriend. This is my girlfriend. Yeah, what the hell is you talking about?
Nah.
Chill out.
Oh, that my boy.
In that case, I'm gonna stay in the car.
Look.
I'll let you go run.
How you
talk
know
to your
be
family,
me? Oh, he
I'll
my
be in the car,
boyfriend.
that's
How you
it.
gonna feel?
Listen, I'm a different type of
You
freak.
if you already
Go back
got-
to the car.
If you already got that
Go back to the car.
mentality that's how you're gonna introduce her, just tell her to stay in the car.
No, she's
Just
my
start
friend.
no.
She's my friend. I
Nah.
care about my friend.
If we're having sex, we're acting like we're in a relationship. We doing couple type shit. You're referring to me as a friend?
So are you solidified? Are you solidified as a couple?
Damn.
Did y'all say y'all dating boyfriend and
just out
girlfriend?
of her, just in the respect to her
Oh, I
embarrassment.
thought she was playing. I thought she just saying it just for fun.
No, just in respect for her, like you gotta say.
And my
you gotta
friend-
tell her. Stay in
maybe
the
her
car.
friend, but I still ain't gonna spare her. But not my family. I ain't gonna lie to my family.
Okay, so then she can wait in the car.
No,
and you
she-
ain't even
no,
got
come
to
get some
introduce.
food.
You
No,
ain't even
facts.
got to introduce nobody to.
Like I said, she can go back to the car.
Just leave her in the car.
Hey, this my friend. Woo woo. Hey, come get some food.
Let me ask y'all this. I'm
No.
gonna spice it up a little bit. So let me
You
ask
call
y'all
it, if that's the case, that would probably be
Yeah,
the last time that we ever.
Let me ask y'all this though. So this person introduces you as their boyfriend or girlfriend, and what if all their friends look better than them? Does that not change the
What?
scenario? So you
What?
walk into the scenario, y'all at the club, at the bar, and all the friends look better than them, but they like, this my girlfriend, this my boyfriend.
How
All
you
the
gonna
friends look
feel?
better.
Had that happened?
How does that not change? Is that like, hell no, what?
Oh,
Like,
that's
nigga,
just my friend.
chill.
Are
Like,
you gonna be
all
like-
the friends look better.
Are you gonna be like, shit? Yeah, he is my boyfriend, but you
Let's put it like
look,
this.
you want to choose the other nigga now.
Right, so he walk in, all his he like a regular everyday guy. He like shorter. All his friends they 6'5", halfway. You know, they used to be they're not athletes no more. They used to be, now they corporate niggas because they don't like athletes. And you like, damn, these niggas is. You looking around like these niggas is niggas. And you like, I'm with him. he like this my girl. That's my girl. Just to like keep them like at bay. You know, they savages. You know, former athletes are savages. So they savages. He like, no, this my girl. Like, keep it easy.
They like, you sure?
How do you
Do you really go with her? Or you just cool with her? Like, do you really like her like that?
how do you react to that? Like, that's tough.
I feel like
Keep it real. That giggle was. Let's see what
I don't know.
you say,
She might have been in this type of
I
predicament.
feel like obviously you can tell when somebody else is attractive, regardless if it's a friend or not. But you kind of have to keep in mind that most of the men that are there, you're there with the man that actually is taking you serious and wants to be with you. So the men that are lusting after you and looking at you, like, more than likely they just want to hit. So it can't be like, oh, I'm going to just ditch him and then go after the next one, because they're looking at your appearance and then they're making lustful thoughts and decisions about you based on that. Where this man hasn't got to know you, has been courting you, hopefully, taking you on dates, you know.
That's a real answer.
He's taking you to, you know, this event with all his family and friends and stuff like that. Like, that's the person that's actually taking you serious. So if you're gonna risk that for a couple of guys that you think look good, just because they might be lusting after you in that moment, it's not smart.
That moment be heavy. Hey, Trey, let me ask you. Trey, let me ask you. So you walk in, all the friends they modeled down, they nice. You like, God damn. You like, whoa, wait a minute, what did I just walk into? How do you react? She like, this my boyfriend Trey.
I mean, if we really tight like that, that's a different story. Like, no, if we tight like that, then be like, yeah, I'm with her. Like, I'm not a tight.
But it's gonna be somebody that you're tight with, because you're not gonna just bring some I mean, maybe you would. I would hope that you wouldn't bring some random girl to your friend and family function.
No, this vice versa. This out. Y'all at the bar, y'all at the club, whatever.
And then you with her, and I see her friends type shit.
Yeah, like.
So no, I mean, if I'm with you, like I'm not just deliberately, you feel me, going to go after your friend when I'm with you.
Right. I know for me, I'm gonna keep it kind of more real than y'all. So like,
which you shouldn't.
Sometimes I naturally be like, not on purpose, but people be saying I might be a little flirtatious on accident. I might be a little flirtatious and be like, nah.
I'm going to converse.
If she say,
okay, let's talk about flirting. Now we're going to talk about flirting.
Flirting can be anything.
Where do we draw the line where you're being inappropriate or you're just being friendly and charming? No. Where are we drawing the line?
We get charismatic.
Yeah, people be charismatic. So here be the problem though. So like, this be a major problem. I'm guessing you date black men, right?
Yes.
People be seeing black men, we're so courageous, you know, we're confident, we're all these things, and they a lot of times think that we're flirting when we just being ourselves.
Exactly.
And so what that leads to is women being drawn to us, women thinking that we cheating, but not knowing that black men don't cheat. This has been the Wholesome Podcast. We appreciate you, Sam, for coming through. Toast up with us. Toast to that. We appreciate you coming through, but black men don't cheat.